Welcome, Aries. This is your weekly focus for the week of June the 3rd. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Let's go right to the cards and see what they have to reveal for you this week. Okay, here we go. And the underlying energy is, look at that, the Empress appears. Well, this is a time to create, to give birth to something in your life. This is a time to, let's see here, when I have my office all together and I'm not dismantling all the time, I'll have this down easy peasy. So bear with me. Okay, there we go. Okay, learning curve. Thank you for your patience. The Empress. The Empress is about giving birth to something, a rebirth perhaps, a rebirth of who you are, igniting that passion, a spark of enthusiasm comes through you. You're motivated to move forward, to start something new. So this is an entire week of, now she is one of the most, she's one of our highest diplomats. She's one of our highest intuitive. So know that your thinking patterns this week will be strong. They'll be grounded. You will be thinking of how to manifest, how to bring in your dreams while taking a practical or a doable approach to everything that you are looking at. This could be about expressing our love to growing new relationships, adding to relationships. With this card first, this is a time if you're looking to get pregnant, have a baby, this would be a time. But as a general collective reading, for all you wonderful Aries, of course, it is about you giving birth to a passion, a dream, a desire for the most part. New projects, new learning experiences, creative ideas. Okay, so your creativity is off the chart. So it's a good time to start a blog. It's a good time to journal. It's a good time for any kind of creative writing, any kind of self-expression, kind of creativity there. Showing a part of you in your work, in what you do. Our first card is the Star card. So it's making the impossible possible. It's getting that renewed sense of hope. So if you've been feeling down, you feel like nothing's coming your way. With the Empress first and the Star, or the Empress as our underlying energy, and the Star showing up as our very first card tells me that you are going to see some kind of great step forward this week, whether it be in love, relationships, work, career, maybe your stature, maybe you're hitting some goals that you set on a personal or business level. But I think you're going to see, and then the things that have been frustrating you and you haven't been able to push through, you're going to see new and innovative ways to actually bring up a solution, solve a problem, make a decision. We have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is you standing there and making some kind of determination, you go within and you say, this is who I am. This is what I want to do. This gives me passion, desire. You lose sense of time when you're doing these things. And you want to go into a new path. It could be a path of self-improvement. It could be a path of a new relationship coming into your life and you want the support. But whatever your mission is here, whatever that path is, and we'll get to the specifics as we go along. Obviously, this is just the three general. This is about you speaking your mind. This is about you understanding how you can go forward in brand new ways and then saying, I'm going forward in this way. Please support me. But you also make it very clear that regardless of what they say to you, you will still be going forward. That they don't have room to criticize, or they don't have room to talk some sense into you, quote unquote, right? because you know your heart and you know what you've been thinking, and you're very, we have the diplomat here, so, and then the intuition is very high, your diplomacy is very high, so you are thinking very on a very grounded level of something that is very doable, and maybe other people won't be able to see that, but you can. So trust in yourself. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is kind of like a no man's land. I'll be honest, we get on this stallion and we ride our path. And here we've stopped. In the here and now we've stopped. We've dismounted from our stallion. We dropped to one knee. The first part is a reflection on our journey. The first part is seeing the accomplishments that we have succeeded in. How we've grown as a person. How we've grown a skill, a talent, an ability. A relationship, and giving thanks for the opportunity and the growth, and then look at the here and now. And what do you have to be thankful for? What do you have that already surrounds you that you can work with in order to push yourself forward to the next level? Just before we get on that horse, we ask for our tomorrow. We want the straight path. We want the clarity. We want the insight. We want the knowledge. We want the protection. We want the love. And so we ask for those things. Okay, we have free will, so they cannot intervene unless we ask them for their help. Then they can come in and assist us to make our path a little bit easier. Overriding this, look at this, the Two of Cups. Well, we are meeting new people. Now, this could be that you are socializing with purpose and you are meeting the right people in order to land that job, get that promotion, offered something, based on your skill set, you want to be a part of something. This could be meeting somebody brand new in your life. This could be a new best friend. This could be a teacher. This could be a mentor. This could be somebody who'll walk the rest of your path with you. This could be a new coworker or a boss. This could be a brand new path for you. And then we have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is really about, well, it's playing playing nicely with others. It's about showing your best side of you. It's about learning experiences, teaching experiences. Once again, so you might be, with all this energy, you might be enrolling in some kind of course, signing up for a workshop. Maybe you're doing some research or reading on your own to grow your knowledge, growing your wisdom. Probably for whatever you want to go into. You see the potential, but you see the potential being so much more if you can learn a few things before you actually take that first step into that path. But learning it is actually a step into that path. This is not trying to overshadow others by looking better than them, but allowing them to look great too, because you need to have that confidence, that strength within you, saying that you know what you bring to the table. So you're not threatened by anybody else's knowledge, wisdoms, talents, abilities in this. In fact, you feel it almost like a little bit of a challenge that you have to shine a little bit brighter maybe in certain areas that you weren't expecting. But I think it's very doable for you. So 3 wands on the table, you're going to have a busy week. That's a guarantee here with 3 wands already on the table and 2 of them being major arcana cards. Now the major arcana are things that are going to happen to you, whether or not you have a knowledge or a wisdom of it. But these are beautiful cards. So now that you have that knowledge, that wisdom, you can even strengthen that energy by really stepping into it and looking at what you want to create, what you want to do. As we walk into the beginning of the week, we have the 4 of wands. This could be proposals. This could be a wedding proposal, a marriage proposal. This could be a job proposal. This could be, so something is happening. So you're getting some kind of invitation into joining something that moves you forward in your world. Okay, this is also a card that tells you to celebrate. So if you were looking at relationships here and you're already say you're already married or you're solid in your partnership, it's about celebrating those little steps you make along the way that grows that relationship, that deepens that bond in some way. that brings you closer together, that unites you as one. And as we walk out of the week, look at this, we have the Hierophant. Yeah, it's definitely about teaching, learning. You may be asked to lead some kind of training course, teach in some way. Maybe at your job, you're going to be the person who trains all the new recruits that come through the door. Something like that could definitely happen, but you are the person with the wisdom. You are the person with the strength. You are the person that they are looking to. This could also be learning. This could be a mentor coming in for some of you and understanding how to go forward. So we have some very strong energy here, right? We come in already with a little bit of a strength, a goodness. And when we start celebrating, when we start raising our energy on the good things that are happening in our life, of what we are accomplishing in our life, that is when we raise our energy to the point where we see the new portals, we see the new doorways, we see where we thought it was impossible that we could actually do what we wanted to set out to do in the first place. That's when we say, I'm making a commitment to myself. I'm going forward. I hope you support me. And yes, we stop and we think about where we've been, where we are, and where we want to go. And then at the very end of it all, that teacher comes in to lead us on the way, or that course comes in that we can take that you never even knew existed, but you can learn something or grow it, hone an ability, a skill in some way. Let's look at work and career, shall we? So we have the Nine of Pentacles here. I've got these a little bit too far. No, I guess not. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. Nine of Pentacles, when it comes to work and career, is very much about, it's kind of like closing a chapter. It's time to take that elevated step forward. It's time to go on that elevated path. It's time to, on that ladder, go up another rung. It's about understanding that you have grown some kind of greatness already in your life, in some way, in some form, and now it's time to evolve, to transform. Okay, now one of the best ways of doing that is taking care of yourself, body, mind, and soul. I'll just kind of throw that out there. But once we get this vision of where we want to go, we see that it's time to go forward. It's time to expand our horizons. It's time to utilize what we've already walked through and realize what we have in the here and now to take our sights onto our tomorrow. Okay, we have a lot of birds being able to send up the messages of what we want to come into our life. The sunflowers here, the mature sunflowers, talk about all those things that you have mastered in order to be in the here and now. We have mountains in the background telling us that we are going towards great success, great abundance, great prosperity, great stature. So where can we take that elevated step? Is it creating a new money stream? Is it joining something within the community to raise your stature, to be more known within the community for what you do? It could be going after that promotion. It could be looking for that new job. Whatever it is, you're ready to step into that. For love and relationship, we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles asks, what do you want in a relationship? Look at that. We're laying it right down by the Two of Cups. We've also got the Empress here. We've got the Star card. So as far as love is concerned, I think it's a beautiful week for love for you. Wherever you want, you may be having those conversations, those healthy dialogues of what you need within the relationship. You could be meeting new people. Don't worry, you're not going to get a lot of information. We have a fog here, a great fog. I'm going to just lift that up because I don't think I did that for this card. So even though we can see the mountains in the background here, and maybe it's the other side of this mountain. Don't worry too much about not knowing the path forward, not knowing the way forward, not knowing how to actually step into this energy. You're not going to get a lot of knowledge. It's more about an intuitive knowledge, staying grounded, staying present, maybe socializing with purpose. getting out there and meeting other people. So maybe you are joining, engaging in the community in a brand new way this week, or looking towards doing that as time goes forward. Meeting new people. Maybe one of them will be a mentor. Maybe one of them will allow you to grow in a skill, or grow as a person in some way. Absolutely. We'll grab one more card here. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is going on the Seven of Wands. This is about the knight in shining armor. When we finally make these decisions, we feel this sense of joy, this sense of happiness. This could be a brand new love coming into our life. The knight in shining armor, whisking you away. So if you're looking for a relationship, absolutely, this is a week, but it's about being grounded and knowing where you're going, so that that person becomes a complement to who you are, rather than filling in the blanks. It's making the impossible possible, right after that card. So even if you think, I've kind of missed the window for a relationship, or I don't even know if I want a relationship, or I'm not lovable enough or deserving enough, this is telling me that everything will change when you meet that person. All those thoughts that you had about why you shouldn't be in a relationship will completely vanish. I think it's like meeting somebody that you feel like you've known all your life, and yet you're just meeting for the very first time. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.